Shana manana mayana saka Dibi diba dia duda kandia da basha I'll put you in front of my melody. You are all that matters. You are all that matters. I'll make room for two. You and I, Jesus. You are all that matters. You are all that matters. Oh, hey, oh. You are all that matters. Oh, hey, oh, hey. You are all that matters. Oh, hey, oh, hey. You are all that matters. Nanya mana sasa. What would I need for?
Well, it's another wonderful opportunity to come your way this evening with Moment of Alteration.
If you take
Eye Yahuwa, Eye Nijie, Eye Yahusepe. Sanani Mrenso so, or don't for Hata Mununkumechi Adarum. Yenya Kwanye Eba Ufie, what Jumem, any baby be our wati and can name rain. Yet the Moment of Alteration Jimmy and the Nam. And I'm okay 101.7 FM so
you are all
Sada and I am Facebook Live. Ubetumi akaya ho ewo Facebook Live. Aya no wa click OKAY 101.7 FM.
You are all that matters.
Oboni ani die kwanse so join live on Facebook aya no wa ko o tablet. Ana o mobile phone na see ho. Ubon say ya tro SHARE share.
You are all
click so obi bia wo Facebook no to bia invite no.
that matters.
Inti share video yimaye.
Set the car. I'll give them all.
And you can as well share the link to all your social media platforms.
I'm nothing.
God bless you as you do. Remember Facebook abekenkan commenter omo ma join yen ediaba messages abenyina
Would have been said.
edini kan ya dia sede ni kabia emma osoro hene asafo urade sana dumni na huma bone ne nhwe so panti
You are all I have.
esese ya bone a ewiemu atumfo abeyi dom ne nkabere kire tumi esese di ti ayen dia wo mo hye di hinta ayen I don't need any but Nadaroba. Waboya Mobai, Wama the expectations of the wicked and one quotation be a yamid Job chapter 5, verse 12. Was he disappoint the devices of the crafty so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise? And this week too, the Lord has been faithful to his promise of protection. Last night, I catch Robbie say, when one yare, someone to one, not interested, they did not plan. Last night, can you be when young womb and say, I would wa, and Nipania womb be said the ma, and would you free more? You forget about your needs, your prayer request, and turned everything into thanksgiving.
And blessed in other tongues. As you worship the King of Kings.
No, me tell Bishop James and I know a kabibi.
And who made all things new.
Tomakuma so since I come much here. Oba si keni bi o weskapa no was freedom. Na am robber. And so we were not to say keni so. Na show ni baby. Yet not to say keni na say. Ewie ya no no. Owie ya no aka so be humble. Be humble. We are dreadodo. We are journey a hantando do wa hantan chain a himfio krokoko. Enu nti na wuntumi na urade asano. Because all for mu abrabo ohu enkwase it's a right. It's a privilege. No, it's a right. As a what's a fata. So what that was sorry. As a what's a fata.
I wish
Obi a waya journey and be a nippon feel so big to even appreciate. Obi cry to me more bisita. One nasi bisanas na way 10 cities.
it's all that matters to you.
Go cry the question you obi talk money and money the whole week.
Place. Turning sweet things to
Obi to me ya dear more be nani pana ye nima ka say na woni me dia enkrofo ye man krofo. God did not create everybody like everybody. Stop that.
I want to hear people tonight.
Ojanu ahanta na mfa won ko hwe, emfa won ko ti hwe. At least pause. Nakata nya me say I thank you. And to one first now grow one when I say. Cleopatra mukra no mo ya once upon a time the most beautiful lady in the world. Wamukra wo mo wam yesie wo. Wo wan fa wo di dwa nipa asomu anu nti ko asori a wontumi enne urade ate because ho efe e che ma na omo yina no wan wo fe no kra last kra mo ye miss wa asori wo kra wo we
will serve the Lord.
Miss Ghana wunko bi da TV3 for the Ghana most beautiful wunko bi da Miss Malaika kra ukrom kra mo ya afasha Miss ukrom kra we on qualifying po Sister Jaisa and will be to skaka crab son who yan neura diasa and the journey na hanta no akasi ke gunu banga account
to have koinonia tonight.
Rana ko bi koye guy was so no fi say when sike gunu banga account munti e man to nyum friend was so dem wo mo baba for the ska yes wo mo pe no e yesike e won bank account no mu times 2 keni ba ko sori no se mema mo times 3 waje ne le na nanima ye se de nukuro mu ka atu agya na nyime wo mo na urade ase ye nkrofo a aya wo mo kra ho nyefe because on who fa David said if I consider who is man say me bun kompana me hwe me kura nipa kura na hwan ewurade wonu kuno ho no enti me hu oba se bi no ho efe pa wo ye committed to nyamesom na ye worship and praises na wo de ne ho agi mo mfa ho se ne pons a wotwi ebe wohoro ebe pepa
open up your mouth tonight.
Na ye me de bema bi nso so ye de urade ase ne lane no a wo display star chato sam na ye bawe sa akrabo ni aso nti obi ada fom de urade ase na pu won to fom na lane no muamua adan ya lane ye white to fom a be fin because of youth gay be our line out get nem pe wo won pe oh get nem pe won pe obede urade ase de urade ase what the lane I pay you for game. The radius in engine rain. I want to ensure so pa and na yemuye and then not doye. And engine ray as usual, me wo edua me wo Florence Ewaha. And the reason why we have this pair this evening is because of ene. Who share me WhatsApp status me the to say and that's going to be the concluding part or the concluding episode of Nkomobia ye born the last 3 weeks about a dear sister of Enkwada Bako 4 ye sentenced to 5 years imprisonment occur in Sawam female prison now and then obe hu sentia ekoba say moment of alteration myself Ras, Eddie, and Florence. Now was a call in Sawam prison. And now you bet him. What would say last 3 weeks in the Mumra Yako prison? What you 2 year consina? Yamiadam Yako prison, Waba Bonibians, Amanipano cry a caution with prison one of Yamiada Romayina. The concluding part. First part in the ye beside prison where young quest question or prison what obeko wa na wo kohwehwe wo bi na so obi ko ne friend in the duani the friend prisoner there bibi na de ne ko ho just like bibi na de student eco campus admission until last 3 weeks ye share ade ne ko pie prison ho emo chire mu ama me baba ko bene osum throughout na sofo mame mame nka se oye sofo mame oye sofo meka se lady reverend wo ba sofo owo precious stone osumpa and then say otia wo mame shada na mi wuti otia lady reverend you did no so oh kabibi ya tono so now Nadia is going to be gripping. And I intend to go deeper. Though a security installation, Tenemua and Marbontain. But we are pushing it too much. We will center on her life in prison. And yesterday, my doctor for that Dixon. And Mr. Kennedy Asante was saying, you'll be a so when him for that Dixon number, friend, and I done as my. Sana se wunim Mr. Kennedy Asante was saying General Manager so number friend and Adana Samaye. But inform you no other Roma and akusia den yumrebia 8 to 10. Yenya kwan aye no share ewo moment of alteration. DJ Fletcher so Adana Samaye one the studio manager. Anybody who's na da Roma enyuma wo bete ye kasa wote. Ya wo free arrangement ni na waye. Last 3 weeks, we had a guest on the program, and she is a celebrity. The celebrity name is celebrity or your movie. The celebrity name is celebrity. Or your new TV so Kantanka TV. Or yeah, Emix, a entertainment program, and then link up. Nina Friday. Your friend Kimmy baby on also so ewa member empiri force ma be mo makwa abansa na yedin komo na hye so na my first question na me de be ma mo me pese mo dwunu hu ni and I said, why do you think this interview is necessary? Of what benefit would this interview be to you as an individual and to listeners and viewers of Moment of Alteration? And so for me, the meaning, the essence of this interview, because you see, by the wrongs of others, the sensible correct their own. And yet, the Kwana say, will be far and I say, would Dimirika Etishia also to the Kora with speed, Ebekako Chimuho. You say, Edia Anansi, Edi Ewuno, and Tekuma, one Quatinasi Pontonko. Last 3 weeks, Nadia Yenia Koya Nico prison, I believe. It's a great lesson now, Ube to me, dear free, say, Unko similar thing, then for Unko Pio. Rebecca Arthur, share live on Facebook. What's a good evening, Kwame Amoh, good evening to you too, Lisbeth Apoto. Millicent Ohene Oforiwa Ohenewa. I join in Jeff Darkon Glassworks. Good evening, my man of God. Good evening to you too. Here comes another brother. Such a nice gentleman. Daniel Yaboa, aka Koyo, Kwame. It's another brand new week. We thank God we are still alive. Father Lord, we are so grateful unto your name. Jeff Darko Glassworks will say it's loud inside Amasama 3 Junction. One for Makrana and Kenya. So I thank God for the life of my family. Rebecca Arthur and Ekanasa. I choose to say, my brother, good evening. God bless you for your good work. God bless you too. Adolfo Emmanuel say, I thank God for my life. Leslie Kwame J say, keep the fire. Kwame Baden say, Kwame, I'm watching you live from the United Kingdom on Arena. Fantastic. For Steven say, good evening, Bra Kwame Amoh. I thank God for the life of my family. Elsie Darlington. Watching you live from Winnipeg, I've really enjoyed the gospel song. God bless you. That is from the ambidextrous hands of DJ Fly. Dog Badger, Innocent, say hello, how are you doing? How are you doing now? Thank you, my brother, for asking. I know, say, because I announced the other time, say, I was a bit under the weather. And God bless you for your kindness and your care.
Let him know how.
Elizabeth, you say good evening, Ohenenana. Happy blessed Sunday to you. Happy blessed Sunday to you too. So we thank God for another blessed evening. Elizabeth, you say Father for all. God bless you and all. Hey, message with the trouble. Say Jesse Amoh say good evening, Kwame. This is Jesse Amoh name. Say Kwame Amoh, I love your show tonight. Thank you boys for loving the show. Tomorrow and I even say good evening, man of God. I thank God for my life. God bless you too. Joyce from Point say good evening. Good evening to you too, Joyce. For my journey and live on Facebook, Mestre say mobe share video yama. My daughter in the Lord, Grace Efua Ekufo. Good evening, Chief. I have missed you. I have missed you more. I feel papa. And say the Nyamia ya dum busian for no more money and one I'll put Isaiah can't hear Isaiah chapter 6 verse 1 was in the year that King Uzziah died. I saw the glory of God. Okay, hope to see you on Wednesday. Instead of Tabri, also good evening. Good evening to you. Still me bisa me pebema usro nyamia na hojo wonye kwadwo force na nkan ya bobo kishira tu na pempio. Na me de me ba Grace amano. She's very hard working to say bema ya kwadwo for obubu ni mu asa. Stop money no beto no na ono kra dash 10 times. Always when I say one ya pepa hwam na tintingamba. Na boat say good evening Kwame. Good evening to you too. Harry, your phone say please, today is my birthday. Watching you live from London. Happy birthday to Harry Ofori. The girl is Father Dixon is our father for all. He is the one I'm referring to. I feel the brofono. What do I want to toss into a treat? So Florence waha, Eddie waha, and Akimi Susu waha. Ye wouldn't want to say Eddie. Mami Misa. Of what essence is this interview to you as an individual and to our viewers and as our listeners in particular and as a whole?
So, this is of what essence is this interview to me personally? I have seen that nothing is as it seems when it comes to life. And then there is nothing like there is nothing like the idea ketwa will be there is nothing she knew I ketwa there is something to it. And for every decision you make, relax. But don't be in a rush to make a decision. Forget the fact that you are in need and everything. It might be hard, but take a minute to think about the decision you're making, because you might not know where it will end. That is what happened.
So what's your greatest expectation, sir? Interview Ebenya your viewers and your listeners from our brother.
So my greatest expectation from this interview to our viewers is that we will teach them to appreciate the little things that they have. In any way, whatever little thing you think you have that is not doing enough for you, it will someday yield results for you. If you can, keep calm and relax.
Okay. And that was the voice of Edward Darko. Kimi from Kantanka TV. TV is different from radio in so many ways. Mami Misa, of what essence do you think? And particularly now, if you say, what's our interview to you as an individual and to our viewers and our listeners as a whole?
To me as an individual, I've realized that one, nothing is permanent, and then two, when you are taking decisions, you need to be extremely careful. Say, I was say, one, Odrin was say, okay,
fantastic. So from last 3 weeks, basically, have you made any decision here. Okay, interview now in the last 3 weeks in Jamaica, you're careful. And I feel now not carefulness in your decision.
Being careful, no. Okay, 1 year, Nipa, Meneneche, Mesumasin. Yeah. And then initially, I had about 2 or 3 people. If anything, I talk to them. Sometimes certain things weighs me down so much so that I was saying, me be kind of me feel free. And in that case, I had about 2 or 3 people. But when I came here, I realized I was saying me way or more. Let me share on my dream. Me share on my no. Any sending what can't send trauma if we two on my. So I had to reduce it to only 1. Because 1, no. Anywhere I go, I'll mention her name, Harry. Harry has been my friend from way back, almost 12 years. And Asemba, the only thing she would say is, "Uncle, sorry, but the only thing she would say is, Bompaye. Men can't you be a Bompaye." So, looking at the 3 of them, no, I mean, who say this is the only one, or to me, say, Bompaye. So, when you Empire cry, see gospel songs, when your words, out of the Bompaye, I realized, okay, this person I can keep closer to me than any other person. Because Onuna, Obetro, no, I'm on my way, Enko or how be a emu. And in that case, no, from there, no, I realized, okay. I was saying, Michelle, my minimum didn't come all year. Mente so, na me share people's maturity level. When you've been ourselves, so share na mo year. It's answer be how no sirkwa. Then so sa samba. No na be say. You told okuna ye jimeko.
All right, so Ebutafo, Florence way. Florence, to you personally, of what essence do you think this entails? But the microphone.
There is this proverbial saying, as a dog returns back to its bone, so a food its body.
Hey, Kabium, look bomb. Microphone.
The other time, Auntie said the feeding cells were not made for anyone, but anybody can stay. Yes, I learned that, and all of us have already said it. To be very careful the decisions we take in this. For me, I've learned that most of the times I'll keep my issues to myself, and I go into a think of someone so endowed in wisdom rather than just a friend.
What's it proverbial saying or this thing? It's only
as the dog returns back to its vomit.
Said the cramine of fear or no answer about the fear one. Sana Sebi Jimmy for and now Kwasia Sebi. Na say we no man ka Sebi wadi ni. And yes you encourage. Sana Kwasia Jimmy for. We dim Kwasia Semo a. What sanso ebe dim Kwasia Sem ni bi. Wa bra we dim Kwasia Sem ma ya twena so no. No sanso abeye bi. I'm open to change because you please wait at the moment. Oh, Kaza.
Like what they say, first of all, from the person she had talked to earlier on. She had said, I was sending me Obia.
Now you know that was Florence, Legon. University of Ghana, Legon. That's all Legon. I have a cat or Tilegon, until Legon. Or I was your crown as well. yam kalegon no a na any day anyway busafo ene emra sofo yesofo penny apostle Dr. Isaac Owusu Bempa preach no waka assembi edine Florence menim se mo career or in as much as Nyame will give you the anointing, in as much as God will protect you, yet one more nyansa how you must apply. And men can say Nyame be bomb me ho ban, Nyame be bomb me ho ban, Nyame be hwe me so nti. No, sebi udi se hu. E ba ne saa. Nyame ba mbo no odi na nso so. Dia beto no wo obegye wo gina. For in as much as we pray on moment of alteration, a good baby you must pause and think about enema bia yanhwe ye ya ebedi enya ewo abrabo ni. For time is long overdue to get our sister, our mother, our friend involved in this conversation. By that Dogbefu, I say God bless you. Joyce Frimpong said thank you. That's my great sister. Tina Daviva Banks was a good evening, gentlemen and lady. Good evening to you too. Daniel Boss Kwame, do you know that moment of alteration is making an impact on us and it has come to stay? Greetings to Father Dixon and Mr. Kennedy Osantos. Alright, so to our guest tonight. I'm sorry for D. Florence Kimi. Get your questions down and I won't ask plenty. Motosumu bibisa question be and person mobisa and the phone lines will be activated. The baby phone lines now at the appropriate time. Na question be and you're highly inflammable. Yamu bisa and then more motion live on Facebook and so it says Steed of Tabri or say watching live from Italy. Thank you. What's also bet me the question be about we will ask. Good evening.
Good evening.
Akwa babiem. Tete.
Ngojo mo.
The way we say me. Haza ko to ko di nkranatiko. Kakranka mekanatiko oba. And mo ze my door pa, o say pa. Anyway, after over last 3 weeks, you know. Mama, Mr. Wonso, how was the interview? What was the impact of the interview on you?
Okay, I think after the interview, I felt a sense of relief.
As a BBA feel so.
Yes, and I also felt happy within that at least some people had learned certain lessons from everything we spoke about, because I had some feedback from some people. Yes, and I think it was on the positive side.
Wow. No. The first question I know a day intina me home so sa no. Kimi edi mama me bisa mo sa asem we say first. Na me to me find relieve ade bi na. My question is, ya charge ni say wakodu pi obi agine sika say oyare ode kohwe no yare wa fraud obi ode kohwe no yare. And this is my question, say, from the time they started the trial near the Adina, no yare. Were they expecting the yare for fruit on face can cover no one? I say, Sayariana, no yare, do move, say, says can you find her yariana? Oh, my dear. Because mo say wakoda da obi agine sika so de kohwe no ho yare ena tama mo be chi ni nsusu a ebia ne se mo ko hospital kra ko ye se hospital trials de ben Moko ya owo di nine. Enti yare be biem na no mo we so on fire scanning kosa.
Question ready.
Untumi o. Kimi o. Kimi Sampae.
Me de me hu say abundance of the heart the mouth speaketh. So me name say na spiritually or philosophy already are. But dear, be careful of what you wish for, because what you wish for might come true. So she wished for sickness when she was going for the money.
Okay, she has wished for sickness.
Yes.
Yariaba.
Yes. And Tisika also the question yari.
And na me be say, what the no personal idea. One no find so I could make declarations be ama abana so. And maybe ban begis can tell me the question me yari. And na yari na ba. Mo chire me amode me call hospital na me yari. And way my fraud in the pan saying.
A fraud because she knows Sikana original and your fire she.
Mobile answer so. Maybe back debut. Kim won't me question I say. My baby's cow. Some of the question me yari. All right.
Yeah.
And I flat as my milk. Anna, what the other say me yari. Anna, because what's it? No, me say me yari. Ebia dana me baby's canoe who said me wedding because bia na ya bomb me bent to me no enti anwode aba. Anna, also baby's canoe. Minyenye bi satamu a odi ko police say yem betime yem fa me court nyina no afi de me yare ampa enti reason am de beji iska nya na wuhu
enti meti ebusa ne question
wo sure the nazian
meti ebusa ne question
o de bisa
okay enti mpacho later on no o ka kire ne say o sika na beji ene nya for yare wanka ene na akwa na ne timu de opeso di na pro.
We na ti Legon proper your friend Nanama tell your ba Nanama Spice or chief I am watching you live from East Legon. God bless you all, much love. When you told me count I said be a anyway and never form a mind the past say I do need me yard you know
the person I want to believe say it is either say he got to know some way somehow. Say reason now the BGC can.
Yes,
that was not the actual intention. Either from somebody,
from her friend,
either from somebody, or I don't know the way. And now say on one case also on the agenda or this kind of man. That is what I can say.
Fantastic. I simply see I have spoken to a lot of lawyers, and Bako one of the renowned lawyers in Ghana. Unya Samoa Fakumana, lawyer Dennis. Serious. Now, Komochuchi Moon maybe say in same people. Or say law court. Young coca no crow. There be young no crow court. You can't evidence. And you may be telling the truth, but without evidence. Yeah. But nobody you try and throw, but with evidence. Yeah. When me evidence is me begis can say me yare. Any me yare so swampa. I am looking at the charges say yes with defrauding obi false pretense.
Yeah.
Say obegis can akwakoye ade the intended purpose for borrowing the money in one fan koye.
Yeah.
And then the so yare time amudi na se mu nyina no. Other hospital. And yare be biem and a court no fee say wabegis can dia bebu nipa no say wo yare no won yare. And I said did the court doubt all the health documents that Mary Lucy Hospital no provide yana.
And na make say because say na okay no we speak evidence yen can no court. So for the court to react to something like that not to say court no were granted and I say oh bibi a ojina so say oh who bibi they won't act like that. And so it is either say he had something somewhere. Minim kwaya be first obinya de but he had something somewhere. I to money to say na mon.
Okay.
Because imagine say the make court say woman we be Jimmy because what the kwasa ya. Banya ya no the kwasa. What is your evidence? So when you am present here, I don't think it will work.
But the when you bibia present you.
Aha.
Documents in Ronia the other. Okay, I'm say opeso obem. You want to come in here? Opeso obem kakra.
The guy didn't have anything. He didn't present anything. All he brought to the court was the building documents and my car documents I gave to him to prove that I actually came for the loan, because there was no form of documentation signed or anything. So it was
William,
just
yeah, law of contract kakra.
Yeah.
Your oral contract and your written contract. Sanke yeah no this kind of man sign she and also one man can be fed free.
Yeah.
I don't know the man na a document no your friend consideration in the law of contract a friend consideration. Once obi me di bibi be ma because of what you are offering no. And no yeah my readiness for ade no. Enti se men to me they say bia na edi ton car. Misika ne mo ano misimeto was no problem. Misika so you was no problem. So said the person who said 20 can 1 million but mama 20 cedis. Say me koba na say dia ton car na mitumi si no. Because mama the consideration of 20 Ghana cedis e kire say car no ya ye won contract because oji 20 because of entiase bi aba me ni ntem. When man ko for documents now.
Document, I'm a force and manager. He gave me the money before.
Yeah, Papa, yeah, did the Papa call heaven? Yes. Hey, next time don't miss it. On Fanco cry. Hey, another bugger for her. Dr. Ajokumwa for you. Good evening, Chief Captain. Watching you live from Spinkters. Much love. May be somewhere share patient mentamenta. That's good evening, watching live from Amasamai. That's good. Parliaments are all the way Egypt. Long time no here, my dear sister. All right, so last 3 weeks.
Yeah.
You drew baby, I was say you be a prison cell at the amount.
Yeah.
All that will happen has happened. What's it sad than one najo? What da papa? The kaipa also what die.
Yes.
All right. Oh, sorry, Anopa, your first morning. What woke you up in the morning? And when it ya, oh, realize it, and the reality dawn on you, say, one now demon passo. And I said, when it you know, say, still, you were in a different place, and I now was still watching you say, oh, what there?
Okay. Normally, no, Amoh ring it like there's a bell that is sounded at 5 a.m.
Rising bell.
Rising bell. It is at 5 a.m. No, you have to sweep your corner, lay your bed like with a white bed sheet. Then you wait till about 6 a.m. for the cells to be opened. Then you go and take your shower and go ahead with your activities. It was the bell that woke me. Bell in the nyane and see I'm ringing and now me need tea, no. In fact, I was in shock because sleeping I felt in a way I was like I was home. I said I'm soon that I say me will fear.
I don't know soon that I will please you. That is so.
Tell me will fear. It's 5 in a boy and I'm in it, and in fact me who said me that student mattress in the sun. I was in shock, like me am shame. So I wept a little and I was like, okay, nyame biano, I'm already there. The tears didn't solve the problem. And I referred myself back to what the officer told me a day before. Say my bad no memfanye mpaibo mum e ma memfanye soon. So I just said a short prayer. Then I just laid my bed. Bed no kana me who said I mess a bed no. I find to be and I a boy me here to mpa no until 6 o'clock. Now mo be
Wow.
Yeah.
And oh sorry, I'm no one there na when you knew who say oh prison.
Like immediately, Okay, immediately, me need say anymore. Me shame me. Me who say like beds, said it's just like a dormitory. Said share beds or dormitory, Yeah, it's one big room. It's me need say and me who say for that whole be sorry be prano. Me shame me. And I'm this one kakra. Yeah.
Who know who say? Prison my bumper. Wow. You were talking about after 6, moko have mo shower then you are open for activities.
Yeah.
Activities ben around here koso.
Okay, 6 we have obia one a plot our pra compound no macheche Amoh bia ebi new people no mutri gata. And our old ones EPRA. And I be so I'm due for outside I'm call for outside labor. And see say we are 6 now. You have between 6 and about 6:45, 6:50 to put yourself together, sweep your plot and everything. And see Muria officers no call parade. Me on parade ni we are not image so I there. Then after the parade, na omo mbekwa abontin for labor no omoko. Omo munduwe and so omo bewo yard they work at the various shops. No be a corner shop.
Shop no mo ye den wo ho.
Ye wo tie and dye shop. Ye wo soap making.
Mukosua.
Yeah.
Hey. Ma menti asie yi o. Ma ye parade na wie no. Omo enche be yi omo ekwa abonten no. Mo amaka wo inside no. Mo ko shop.
Yeah.
Mu yina ya chiche mumu.
Oba ye bisa what you want to do. Omo che on your mind wo ho and what you can learn. Inti ni awo pe no. Say wo ho no ma they just take you there. Inti ebi ye tie and dye inti obeko tie and dye shop, a tailoring shop wo ho, soap making wo ho, bead making e wo ho. Inti omo beko na omo amukwa abonten na amukwa ye ejuma no. Omo so mu wie a omo ba inside they still go to their various shops to work. You are just not supposed to be idle. That is it.
Working no all parts they say.
Outside work.
Working in the workshops.
Working in the workshop, some learn. Some learn. And see, ebi wo hon so ebi wo hon maybe I know pam na de dada. And or the bar prison to okwa okobo mama because it's a tailoring shop or say omo pam officers uniforms. Omo pam inmates uniforms, individuals entire omo pam. And so
and you no ko shop ben.
Me dey make for tie and dye.
One or choose you.
There be.
None want choose you. Because that also on baby sow.
Yes. But me as at make they make call tie and dye shop no grand sana call for admission. I'm not the admission board. I think it's done quarterly or so. It's every quarter no more fresh no. They take them for admission. But me the end day me call na omo be fa me say omo de me record tie and dye but I refuse. I
don't go inside door now say tie and dye at there.
There be sometimes in some shops no say for short wo ho no ma. E be wo ho they don't even ask you if you really want to do, they just put you there.
All right, into mo call shop wo na. You from time ben to time ben.
Okay. From if I say by 8, 9, I don't know if they say anyoma Sandia, but by 8, 9, or especially omo kwa pra no. Omo pra from main gate baby yeah checking my car boots no. Yes. By 8 no. 8:39 no more ba. So omo ba straight to the shop. Now 11:30 AAC's work. 11:30 no. You are supposed to go for number checking. I'm okay. You see, after 11:30 number checking on the cells, no. See what person order no. No akoda. Person relax ya. Person on number so and number at 1:30. Ma be lucky.
It's not a break.
Yes. So 1:30 no ma be lucky cells no. So more lucky cells now. Then you go back to your shop. Until normally no by 3:30 no be free in the shop.
Okay, so you shared the normal day.
Yeah.
At the prison. Until obi free shop and namusa kwenhefa. Be after 4 na sem na making.
After 3:30 no. Then you go back to the cells to go and take your shower for the evening. Yes. Until after we take your shower anywhere. Then if you have to eat your supper, to eat it has to range between 3:30 and 5.
Supper.
3:30 and 5. So one period now with the then 5 o'clock no, they ring the bell again for the officers to come and search the cells. It's now 5:30 no. And then you sleep.
Most I said that 5:30.
And 5:30, but lights out at 9 p.m. But I'm lucky at 5:30.
Until 5:30 you lock more. Get it the following morning.
That's right.
Can I say any prison life na kwa say vocational and technical school na moko. Nan pa moko shop ko sia time dai ade pa ana and don't me ya no. All right, so going by what you are saying, and there'll be back as a prison life and you hard.
I wouldn't say it's not hard, and I wouldn't say it's hard. I'll say it's hard.
How?
Yes, it's very hard. In the sense that one.
For workshop. For workshop. Near my break, no abeda kakra. No it's uncle workshop. Because you focus on your own PBMO. Because you fall no pen in the biada.
Adding.
How?
Adding in the sense say ejuma. Despite the fact say obi I want a shop I will pay ejuma. Inside all yeah, ejuma wo ho. Yeah, doc. Inside ho. There are some like 30% say muka before I remember no more year construction be. The cement buy na and buy or say so cement. No. Yes.
And they are once a while.
Oh yeah, no dear once a while. But inside no dear and I want to need man so no. Sometimes they are needing.
Tell me or more barbecono.
And we or sentence no 1 fit. 1 fit of a sentence now then you go out. You see abontin the and say aprani saying and money be so called farm. Go dia e bro ni ade e bro no season e ba na e be dua. I know the mobilization obi akobi. Ne akodua. E ba nso na ombe harvest ya obi akọ. Marco harvest but they have permanent people am ko ejuma of farm. E bi so called rabbit tree. Na rabbit tree no omo kope indiane for rabbits no. Nti omo kwa abontan sometimes they come after 11. So omo ba na say ebi mo hon ma they try to go back to their shops. Ebi mo on omo abra omo nko.
Yeah, no she.
A dependent shop aho.
Oh, okay. My open conversation to my guest, you, and then my panelist Amoh, and then our viewers and our listeners, and so to say at the appropriate time, maybe you from like. But I'm feeling what journey here. This is the concluding part of Yenuaba You're sentencing of 5 years imprisonment. Our call and Sawam Anya Miadum was 7 prison sentence. We are ye know. And I able prison in Como. And Tima announced that the friend was joining a best share this life-changing interview. I bet me as a son will be. I bet to me as a son will be. Na Gomez Bawasi, wow, that's life experience from this lady. God bless you. Emmanuel Num is watching. My sister in the United Kingdom, Adwa Jemfi Brobe. Adwa, Ibia Boko, dear. Lisbeth Gate is a prison life is not easy at all. You lose your freedom. God bless you, sister, for sharing your experience with us. Rich Fetua GH is watching. Yes, I know you. Patron Monshema, share the link to all your social media platforms. Wonderful. Afe mamim bisawe. Minu abe madane yeboa koyo ebisa asembia me pese me di bi ka ho. It has to do with your food. O can be say moba from workshop no 3:30 walk on one. No owo sapa bia na wedi. That means uni sapa bia wuni di. How do you eat? But before bebe no so no. Mami Misa we say, did it take you quite a time to get your appetite owing to the change of environment? And now I say, oh the appetite and found the baby one.
It took me. I went there in January, and I would say the first time I tasted the food from the kitchen was somewhere in March.
My bow. Now we did, but now in your prison, Adriana.
I was solely surviving on drinks and biscuits.
Is it allowed?
Yes, when you have visitors.
But with the brewer. And just a dining hall at school, you say a composer, you know, so would you know.
And you compose you, but then when dinner we need and we are there,
okay. You started eating from kitchen or from March.
Yeah.
All right, but you do call, you know, did you have appetite to eat?
No, I didn't eat. I took water the whole day.
Your first day?
Water. It was just water.
Yeah.
Water.
Third day?
The third day, I took a drink and a biscuit.
I know commercial here though.
Because I was on medication too, so yeah.
Okay, so the biscuits and the drinks, one at the bread.
When I went, a cousin of mine visited immediately. My husband also came in. Even my former prosecutor also came in. He visited. So like they were coming.
And you never know the bread or no.
Yeah.
And now I could see March. After March, next time maybe no obium.
No, March, it wasn't like a sign, but there was an issue in the yard.
It wasn't like a sign. But
I think me AC yard.
Okay.
And it happens then I was almost lucky in So we were locked in the cells, like say it was unusual, say like normal day lucky almost lucky and so we were not allowed to take anything. It was an emergency. Almost they had to blow a siren for everybody to go inside the cell. There was an escape. In Tiabanesano, we were not prepared. We hadn't experienced that before. But we can share me say normally whistle. You have to quickly get something, maybe drink biscuit water, then take to the cells because you wouldn't be allowed to come out. I was so hungry and I couldn't go out my plots for a drink and a biscuit. In some of the kitchen area, eba yard ni. You see those who had their bowls and their spoons went for their food. In Jamaica, I didn't have to. I even had to use a cup.
No, you didn't.
It was rice and groundnut soup.
Hey. Amazing grace and how can it be? Granite. I was saying yes, Jesus must die. A morning granite soup. They did taste like granite soup.
Not like
Because it is bringing me to.
And to say granite soup na me minim no. I'll put it that way. Maybe granite soup na me minim no. It didn't taste like that. But never say maybe because I was hungry.
Nede.
I didn't. Someone I ate because I was hungry. But to be frank with you, to me,
on a normal day,
to me, it wasn't nice. But I ate because I was hungry. I'm just being frank.
Auntie, is it true say prison aduane enya akono? Yes, unkwano.
On the female side, no. There are days. I don't know if Ebiana different hands there I know Ebiana, no. But there are days it's nice. There are days and so they are when it's a rebel home.
I don't know much is that.
And I mean no. They are the same people. Only the same people Amoh, but
they were not much a diet on Bim Yamuka.
The people on no ma a de pan like
a dinner deno. A dinner ben I did one deno.
You know, on Thursday say we rice and stew.
Tomato stew.
Yes. And every 2 weeks, mama chicken, the fried chicken. And sometimes, occasionally, you know, why is it be near one or sometimes, you know, mama TZ. Am I? TZ, you know, says unusual. You say down ben no. Everybody. Your mom in the kitchen area near Crano. Omokwaje. There are days a woman on my watch. Am I?
How many times are you fed a day?
Anopa, your breakfast. Say cocoa, tea.
And they are near. And a tea do I not say when we are there. Tea is when you're there.
Oh, tea, no, send your awkward Jenna in Yama or million or the after. It's the hot water most people want. And see, awkward Jenna in Yama. No, coffee million.
Are they okay? They're not just yet. Because
in cousin. It depends on individual. No big to me for John raw.
I told you.
It's Obi Kwaje on raw. But Obi so on my Gia or Milo and I say baby, I know they are fra. Now I take kakra amano. That is for the morning. And now Aviano. That is 11:30, you know. Mondays say, you know. I'm saying ma money abenkwine. Tuesdays beans. Tuesdays beans ne gari.
Re abenkwine.
Tuesdays beans ne gari. And I'm say Wednesdays either I think banku. Banku.
Hey, Edani then no diche o kanina.
Me banku ne.
Ana uni menu ni nada.
Macha banku ne
what can we
granite soup
granite
and we Thursdays your rice and stew. Fridays so you say banku and a pound soup. Saturday is rice and pound soup. Then Sunday is a mutu and
Eviano
granite
Sunday special.
sense never your mom da sure. That is if down bed no I am ma. there were a lot of like notes that mature. And I should have brought the diary.
Oh.
There were lots. I think last Grammy shorts be cry SND. Yeah, a lot. And see, I've done not a boame and our prayers so because me at me needs that just a adrenaline pose me sorry a bompire. And see, I started sano. And you know, your bompire in sana, I become so full. Until the medaka cry na minutes after bed 12 1 more no. Na me pay station for me to me.
I know my bomb.
Any more on my bomb pie. So does this other station be? And only then it was 1 to 4. Na my twice or until the men done then it becomes like 1 hour 4 to 5. Na me ni at. So that was how it started.
You see the reason why I said moment of alteration is making an impact. In fact, God bless you and the management so much. And I see no young Fakasipa and my Dr. Father Dixon and Mr. Kennedy as and to say, did you make a two when the monoman pupu or muti? And Dr. Father Dixon and Mr. Kennedy as and to say, this. When put there just one of the testimonies programming a birthday, how the program has impacted someone who was in prison. Mami Mr. Enti, what Eddie. So Dana Yaka say ya bekwa kwasra no. What was the motivation? Dear na Emma one puputi oje pene say your business skills ni na actually because o back bim o back kidi and now only na kwa national theater no because now we gig for was also back Archbishop Nicola Duncan Williams ne bab gay o back efia efia near market to anu na ma me pe wo efia ena there's a little time no say efia na boy o back no nipa onya anyumbo anka so be back ni keke kabubu ka be back ni na your business kid uja ho say yanko what was the motivation me pese me while away and emotionally be a aba misunti talk
right. So JT I'm finished to say I want to go and he said I've not seen now as at that time I have not set my eyes on Mami Cancer on an like inmate before. I've heard people say
no escashy mentality.
And they say be a escashy mentality, but sometimes you go to places to actually learn how to value the things you have now.
Fantastic.
Yes. So I actually went there and you drew gates no. Even what happened no cry no. It told me something. They said
what you fast him we have baby.
Me go farm my.
Florence has seen
You drew honor. Even what happened no cry no. Told me say having the freedom you have now is something to value. Because
tuminya kwan enso to enre wakose boy wakobo dwaman sa de urade ase keke for freedom otumi de call boy wakobo dwaman what is that
and Edokra told me say yes what you have now you should value it and you right inside no the protocols we had to go through and a lot of stuff it taught me a lot and so it said say okay yeah, Kosra Obi or prison. So I want to go. I wanted to learn. That is why I accepted to come. Or I accepted to go. Yes, I wanted to learn. And also learn to appreciate certain things I have. Yeah.
Florence. Anytime mommy be friend me bia me abon komo bia no. Let me place this on record. Do be say obia Florence Ediniras Amoh to say ayachi or mommy. Then sometimes I begin to ask myself, and I said, "Oh no, dream we said now grow for dream." Florence of doing a internal assessment or culture at the end of semester. Florence, then I know what was the motivation, say? Obekodo, you don't know the person. As then you didn't know her.
Truth be told, you know. I had never been to the prison cells in Salomon before. So
There be one called prison cells. Men call prison cells. To the prison.
To the prison.
Now the Kasaguma group.
I had never been to that place before. So I wanted to experience that reality. Sincerely, I just wanted to see how things are over there.
I say, when you couldn't pada wa bread, yeah, didn't know.
Now, it's the first time. Until I'm going to
Truth be told, no, the won't chant.
Now I just wanted to see how things are over there. Yes.
When I did about come down, I say, everyone say, break coop, 50 break coop prison by. Yeah. Florence, they are yes, you know, only a median in DB. Oh, yes. Oh, mommy, you my Florence, what they do. Eduane a church office ye dia bre me senior pastor. Me dio ye say papa frɛ me. Me call papa office aba me buy a plate no my way. Adan you san ka brofo chem say we have disposed it.
It was discarded.
How you what? Discard. So wodi. Ankatem kwa na wo kan bi o. Anyway, that was just by the by. Until from then, you grew to love Moment of Alteration.
Yes, please.
How did it impact your life until you came out?
It really impacted my life because most of the time it always got me on my toes. There were days that I would be very down, like my head so worried because now I'm beside me say when I'm one because it's just a waste of time. Come and waste all the years, like your years in the prison yard. You left your kids, your businesses at home. You say, yeah, sometimes it's me weigh me down, but then more especially Sundays when I listen to it, don't say it gets me like on my toes. When I pray, I become okay. Anytime I'm down and my fat diary now, I just go through it. Now my kind, some of the notes I've written, then I'm just okay. So I even spoke to one person in my cell. I'm a catcher in a cell. This program is a very nice program. Me catch her now with you know the following week no baby so me say station you come say station ben I'm saying I then was so program ni ko ye man pa empire no so that me fini pa kra na or what program ne so I say empire no e boa ne pa nti no or hwe so mbe san ato aso ana na me tune e ma no. In fact, it shaped my life. And mommy are very, very like different in terms of like the Christian walk, You see, I know my baby. And mommy are very, very different. Said they are like Oto Honoma, na say Orebe who be soon a buffo Nesanya mano. I got to understand say God is capable of doing anything and everything.
And when you're nan can once a week. But
yes. See, now me when they say nyame to me, I didn't know. So why would I worry? In fact, it got to a time no. Say soon no ne areho no. Esote. There were new people be amo buy be woman me something to me soon because I'm always smiling. But now I'm catching say you don't know what I go through.
Why did you cry when you saw us the day we came?
Seriously, I wasn't expecting you.
Why?
I don't know, but it
because
came...
honestly, I didn't know. Because me catch her, say I don't want our visit to cause her emotional trauma, any agony.
When Okasho me no Okasa na Okasho me say Mobeba no. And you confirmed to me on that Friday, so maybe Saturday. No, in fact, me I not mention that in June this. The Saturday I no pan me friend na Okasho me say mo to boot. In fact, Omoh no mo be me no, they testify to it. After that, I say, my haba like me yem she me my confused like me who near me, and they were telling me say personally matter. They were telling me that I should just calm down. I just calm down and that I can't tell you people not to come again. Intimidate me about say move it. I got to a point
ɔte borɔfo sei because ɔmo a ɔmonte borɔfo no
There are times Amoh yeah sorry na pastors ni bi amba. I was giving sermons. Sometimes you know it's not my copy no. I could read over it and come up with my own.
I could preach it.
I could preach and they will testify to it.
Phoebe, as we prepare to bring the interview to a close, I'm saying, if you are there, I will watch me. She will be a kutapuma. That sentence in 10 years. Oh, her mamma, we no credit the brain and could not the banjo to a mammy. Na your sentence near the other. I don't want us to. Actually, you expose the weakness of the prison service. But now it was part of my the other life of prison. Through a million life I spent in prison. I was going to look at the prison itself. But baby, you actually say freedom mean to me. Mean to me. Say akwada with the 6 months or 7 months. Now you're sentencing him na akwada now. Oh, you on your bonibiano. I was so on the mammy no prison. And to an akra no or ye mammy no on your ex-convict and I say. But your mammy too. Oh, Jesus. What did DJ Flex? Or your baby convict? Jimmy, are you exhausted?
No, I'm not. I'm just a bit down because say you don't know what is there. Nti na ebi also ebi mubu omo da prison nyina say omo nyina amunye. They are bad people.
Wrong perception.
Looking at it, you can see say obi oha asem na dey atu nipa ne so and I say obi enfom so na ama nipa no akopie hono. So our perception about ex-convicts and the way we treat them and people who are in the cells, I think we have to get a change of mind because enyo mu nyina pesenka ombeko but adeba ko so say bi mo ho omo your customers ye yi 2 days later obesa be fie
no you homeless. Something no control cry anything. Ay ya zede yati obenya no pa breakfast any we di ani
pasa ko shop o siesta cry ya wo cry je bi ani nya siesta.
One story be in Nigeria by this week. And some fumpa na kwa nika che police. Oko bo kro no mo chira ka che o mse ono no nya kro no we na no person mo 50. Emra odi 7 years na no person o ye international robber.
crying. It really took time before I became okay.
Family, friends, how did they receive you?
Okay. Some family members were involved, were connected to this whole thing that happened to me.
You go into the
Yes.
prison?
Yes.
Nebuchadnezzar.
Very close family, and I didn't know.
And the last no one can.
Yes, I didn't say it because at a point I just decided to ignore. But I think I'll say it so that we all be careful. This was a very close family I grew up with. I shared everything with. She knew everything about me, and even way back in secondary school, I used to share my secrets with her. But I saw the signs. But I ignored it because I loved her unconditionally. But it happened that she actually brought the guy to come and see my house. As in how that connection came in, I don't know. And the guy wrote it in a statement that so and so brought them to my house. But unfortunately for them, I was spending most of my time in the hospital. So I think they wanted to monitor my movements, the places I go and everything, and they didn't succeed. So when I got to know, in fact, till now I've not confronted her. I've not asked her anything.
And she doesn't know you know.
She doesn't know I know.
And when she heard of your return,
yes,
has she shown up?
She hasn't come to me, but she sent me a message to welcome me. And I said thank you. Yes. So I think for family, I've not really associated with a lot of them because inside the prisons, I would say the people who were very, very, very nice to me were people I didn't even know from Adam. Yes.
So you can say that family neglected.
Yes, they did. And those I knew too, I hadn't even seen for so many years. My preschool teachers and some other people, they were really coming around. Some were not coming, but they were sending money. Yes, so I would say they were, but for family. So when I came, in fact, and the way some people also expected that I would come out it took a lot of them by surprise. Somebody really asked me, and I told that person that it's just by the grace. So I've not really associated with family, even friends. It's just one or two I communicate with. But then now the people I really talk to or communicate with are those who were there for me when I was in the yard. Apart from that, I haven't.
I promised to give you an opportunity to, this time around, not to talk about prison life or to talk about how to reorganize yourself after a catastrophe or a disaster. It's going to be motivational. So
okay.
After then, prepare. What reason send me nubi and what did I say? What interviews so I'm for so I believe say. And send me nubi, especially that your friend now me say a person a kwasra no.
Yeah.
Now down from the two no for so munyane. With few months to her liberation.
Yeah.
And that time no so yes so munyane no. Now down from there one call. And no call.
Yeah.
And ya kwachina samba. And to me so na make madam for no be na down for no time obeso na woko.
Adam for no trying to sentence for e.
Hwa ya kata namfosam ofisa ya hwa ofisa ya won. So kwaye namfosam wa ko prison kwaye namfosam wa ma hwede ato no. Jesus can or say the force of a man is his household. Ni patamfo ni fearful. Jeje awanya ni baby kro. Jeje of blessed memory say abobi beka no front man. Ofri wuntuma mpe.
Yeah.
Hwe nipa o instigate arrest no. Otia, some open national. Otia.
And even way CID Nana or yeah case no so no happens to be a CID my father had taught in school. Onime.
They are now watching us.
Aye.
What you know?
Yes.
Oh, Papa Trena, dear.
Onime, papa. And he was just bent because at a point, not many will be a cancer same way. We were weighing the whole thing. The
Time no crowd, they have 36 minutes. The charge for Joseph, this is a very
Trust in the Lord with all
Proverbs
your
3,
heart.
5, and 6.
Yes. Trust in the Lord with all your heart. Lean not on your own understanding. In all thy ways you should acknowledge our God. He shall surely direct our paths. Anyway, I would rather trust God than believe in the words or follow the rules.
Papa, we didn't say my DJ na young for me didn't run away.
I don't know if I said this the last time, but I realized that most of cases now about prisons was due to impatience, be it narcotics, fraud, stealing, murder. Aboshebi and Krofobi Enya. That is what has gotten them there. So I would only advise everybody listening, say, no matter the situation, no matter how difficult, no matter how hard it is, let's just be patient and wait for God's appointed time. So being till say a business is not going well, says I don't know, financially, whatever it is, we should just be patient. Whatever we do, let's put that at the back of our minds, that impatience can cost us a lot.
Thank you very much for your time.
Welcome.
And for